If the government then comes up and says, we're going to pay bonuses in Forex, to me, correct me if I'm wrong, but for me, the sign there is we don't have confidence in our local currency. We're going to pay the civil servants in a better currency, which is Forex. That is, for me, that doesn't sound like a gradual transition where we're going. It says to me, where we're going is the dollar, not our local currency. Am I wrong? Correct me, Governor, please.
I think it's being pragmatic.
Right.
I think Governor is being pragmatic here. What is being said is that, let's look at the circumstances. Aside that the local currency, as you have said, because of this negative sentiments, people all want the US dollar at all costs, right? So the danger with if the government paid in foreign local currency, because people they still have that obsession for the foreign currency, I mean they're going to exchange all their local dollars into foreign currency.
Okay.
And therefore it means they're going to have a run on the parallel exchange rate. So in the transition, it was found necessary by government to ensure that they pay civil servants and the pensioners bonus in foreign currency. So as the whole idea here is in good faith to ensure that at least we don't have a run on the parallel exchange rate, which was going to filter through again into pricing system, which we are trying to tame. So I think there was just a quid pro quo that was supposed to be taken to ensure that at least for now, let's pay foreign currency to ensure that at least we don't have put exert too much pressure on the exchange rate, because otherwise we're going to pay again the price of higher. So it looks like a contradiction, but it's not.
I want to posit to you that this is actually adding, it will add pressure on the currency, because the private sector is now under pressure to pay bonuses in US dollars. And the private sector doesn't have access to the US dollars at an official exchange rate. They might have to go onto the black market to pay bonuses for this year. What's your response to that?
So not necessarily, Trevor. Of course, we've allowed the private sector to sell their goods and services in both local currency and in foreign currency. You find that most of these shops and the business sector, they're already adding foreign currency from the local sales of foreign currency. You may be surprised, Trevor, that our estimation, let me just give you the numbers.
Yeah.
Out of the foreign currency in Zimbabwe, 46% of our deposits are foreign currency. 54% is local currency. Right. Now, in that local currency, so in the 46%, these are your deposits coming from the diaspora, coming from the gold exports, coming from gold producers. So in a month, Zimbabwe receives about 120 million in terms of diaspora remittances in cash. And we spend about same amount of around $80 to $100 million, which we used to buy the gold from artisanal miners. Now that money is within the economy, and that money needs a home. So when a shop like OK, like TM, like In Richards, like Metro Pitch, when they sell their produce or their products, they also sell in foreign currency. That foreign currency, they now bank it, so there's another 20% comes to auction. So because of the nature of our economy, we think that whilst there's $1.7 billion in the FC accounts, there's general liquidity of foreign currency. As a bank, from the SDRs that we receive from behalf of government, we're about almost $1 billion in our Nostro account, at the IMF and in our other banks. Now, we think that in Zimbabwe, what is circulating, notes and coins in circulation in Zimbabwe, the foreign currency, is about 1.5 to 2 billion. That's over and above that money that I'm talking about, which we can see by bank statements. And that money which is circulation, you find that most people in this country, you've seen the robberies taking place. There's always a foreign currency. If I go to your team here, I find a $10 or $5 or $20 in US dollars, right? That's what we call money, notes and coins in circulation. It's not bad, because people need the money in their pockets for day-to-day expenditure. So we're not saying it's bad. I think last time I read in newspaper that Zebing was complaining about money in the formal. So in informal, I said, no, it's normal. In any country, there's always notes and coins in circulation, which means money that is people's hands. that money is the businesses for their own business conduct. So in terms of bonus, what I'm saying is, for the private sector, they don't need to go buy it from market. They need to sell their produce, and then from their own, they can also buy, also sell, also
from own resources.
Yeah.